Do you have issues taking basic body measurements that you could literally use to sew almost all the basic gowns that you would love to wear? Or you want to make for someone, or you just love fashion, or you're a new tailor and you're scared? This is how to go about it. This video will help you nail it. Okay, so be sure to stand by the side of your customer. You don't want to stand in front of them and become a threat to them. Be friendly as much as you can. Place the tape on the first shoulder bone, and measure the point you have on the next shoulder bone. For her is 15. Then you place the tape on that shoulder again and mark her nipple points. Don't do that to your customer. Don't do that. Then you measure her under her bust. Then 2 inches from there got me to her waist. From there I marked her hip point. The gown I was trying to make was short, so I marked that point 32. But if you're trying to take basic measurements like this, take it down, because the person might come back and want to sew a long gown. So you just measure everything at once. Now we are going into measuring the circumference of her body, starting from her bust. Be sure to adjust the tape, move it, be flexible with it to see if you need to adjust or tighten. Our bust was it 36? If you're not okay with what you got, be sure to measure again to be certain. Alright, then I'm measuring our waist now. Our waist was beautiful, 28, exact measurement like mine. So I told her, and then she blushed. Alright, then you measure her. I'm measuring her hip right now, so you measure the hip. When you're trying to sew a straight cut skirt that is maybe long, you would need to measure the round knee. But since the person will not be standing all time, tell the person to move a foot forward. Then you measure the roundness of that knee section for flexibility and easy movement. Then we're going to measure the sleeve sections now. I'm going ahead to measure our armhole circumference. I had 18 inches. Then I placed the tape on the shoulder point and marked our bicep. There are standard formulas for these things. Our bicep point was actually 4.8, or you could just say 5, and then our elbow point and our wrist points. Then I'm going ahead to measure our circumference, the circumference of our biceps, the circumference of our elbow, and then the circumference of our wrist. Now, in case you're making a trouser, all right, you need to measure the crouch. So there are standard measurements for these things. Like I said earlier, I'll be sharing on this channel, so stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe already. So if you're making a trouser, you need to measure our hip points. Then you have to measure the lap, circumference of our laps. You have to measure circumference of the knee point, and you measure circumference of the ankle. And that's pretty much it. We're done and you're good to go.